On Friday morning, before heading into that courtroom in Manhattan, Donald Trump, as usual, took a few moments to speak to the press, and he gave them a lie-filled rant about pretty much everything that was on his little deranged mind. First and foremost, he, of course, demanded that the gag order be lifted against him. He claimed that President Biden was directing these prosecutions of him, even though Biden has no jurisdiction over these state charges. He also said that the judge has the worst conflict of interest he's ever seen in a judge before. But it was really his claims about the gag order that made headlines. Here's what Trump said about the gag order. The gag order has to come off. People are allowed to speak about me, but I have a gag order? I should be allowed to speak. They've taken away my constitutional rights to speak. I have a lot to say to you, and I'm not allowed to say it, and I'm the only one? Everyone else can say whatever they want about me. They can say anything they want. They can continue to make up lies and everything else. They lie. They're real scum. So why am I gagged? I'm only telling the truth. They're not telling the truth. The judge has to take off this gag order. It's very, very unfair. My constitutional rights have been taken away. Whew. That's the big, strong man that Republicans want to make the president again, right? They think he is like the alpha of all alpha, and here he is like, it's not fair. I didn't have a gag order. Nobody else has to have a gag order. He's a child. He is a petulant, whiny child, and people on the right look at him and they're like, that's the epitome of what a man should be. That's a man's man right there. He's basically in tears, whining about a gag order and clearly not understanding what constitutional rights actually entail. But it's the part where he said, like, I'm the only one telling the truth. Everyone else is lying. I'm telling the truth. No, actually, you're not. You're like, you've literally been lying while violating the gag order. Like, you're actually violating the gag order by spreading lies. You're spreading lies about the judge's daughter. You're spreading lies about the judge's wife. You're spreading lies about Michael Cohen and Stormy Daniels and Mark Pomerantz. You're doing nothing but lying about these people who are going, with the exception of the daughter and the wife, to show up in court as witnesses. You're attempting to taint these people's reputation in front of the jury, which is why you have the gag order on you in the first place. There is nothing unconstitutional about this. Biden is not directing any of this. And it is still funny, right? The whole thing about Biden's directing all of this. So on the one hand, we have Republicans like, Biden's old and dementia-riddled. He doesn't know where he is half the time. And then on the other side, he is a criminal mastermind who has basically gotten all of the justice system in the United States to come after Donald Trump. He is an evil genius who also can't tie his shoes. Really? Like, both of those things coexist in your brains at the same time. Okay? I mean, if that's the way you think, that's the way you think. I can't help you. I wouldn't help you if I could. Go ahead and continue to be crazy because that's what you are. But Trump can whine and cry about the gag order all he wants. The truth is that tomorrow he's going to have to face the music for it. And hopefully Judge Merchan does the right thing and doesn't just hit him with a fine, but says maybe a couple days in lockup will cool you down a little bit. We'll see.